Hello and welcome to Ninja Build Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy G2 Universe Jhiaxus. And I apologize for the thumb right away. As soon as I uploaded this video, I realized that, oh man, I made a mistake on the thumbnail. I spelled his name wrong. It's supposed to be Jhiaxus, and I completely forgot the H. So I apologize for that right up front. Anyway, we're here to take a look at this guy, and he's a pretty good figure. I do enjoy him. I can see the hype now, so I'm glad to have this in collection in my collection. Come on, Bill, just the start of the video. But anyway, I'm happy to see him. Take a look at that box first and pan the camera up a bit here. Here is the box. Nice artwork going on here of him in his alt mode. Says G2 Universe Jhiaxus there. It's got the nice G2 Decepticon logo going on there. Really cool. Really appreciate that, Hasbro. Says Hasbro right there. Says Voyager Class, Transformers Legacy, Transformers up the side. Got the Generations logo, Karatomi logo going on there. A plus it says. On the side, we have some nice artwork. Got some Cybertronian going on there. Sort of this lightning bolt effect. I dig that. There he is in his robot mode. On the opposite side, we have more artwork going on there. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Transformers Legacy, authentic. On the bottom, we have legal stuffs, corporate stuffs. On the top, Transformers Legacy. No plastic window. We've come to accept that now. And I just knocked away the accessory. Anyway, on the back of the box is G2 Universe Jhiaxus. Transformers more meets the eye. Him in his robot mode. Him in his alt mode. Stuffs. If you scan that, go ahead. Free scan on me. That would be his bio. Pretty cool stuff going on there. Not going to really talk about that. So, anyway, that's the box. Goodbye. As I'm knocking stuff around. And here's the figure. Now, first, you'll note that I don't have a shoulder thing up here. I'll display that in a minute. And the reason why is when we take a look at his accessories, we have this nice red plastic rifle going on here. A little clip on there, 5mm peg there and there. Is blast effect compatible. Just stick that right on there. You can see, boom, and what a part comes off of this to fill in the back of that rifle. You see that with the green there. Pretty cool. And yeah, so that is just removed via a 5mm peg and a port on the back. And next we will look at the other rifle, which is done in this smoke gray plastic. There you go, painted silver. Peg there and there. It is blast effect compatible as well, so you got that going on if you care to. So yeah, it's pretty cool rifle. And if you so wish, you can, of course, stick these two together like that and have a dual weapon of some sort going on. You can have that going on if you so wish. Or if you wanted, for some strange reason, stick that way, hey, why not? Or you can shoot at enemies coming from above him. There you go. So, hey, why not? Why not? So anyway, that is the accessories. So really 3 of them is what he comes with. And once again, this piece goes onto his shoulder. I will demonstrate that right now. We will just go ahead and pull this off. Untab that. Untab that. That is in there. We've got to swing out this part here. There we go. Swing that up. Swing that around, and once that piece is out, you can swing this in all the way. So swing it out. There we go. Swing that out. Put everything back in there as it should be. There we go. Swing that up. Put that back into place. Put that back into place, and this will go via that peg into that port there to give him his proper look and his robot mode. And I do like him. I like him quite a bit. He's great. He's very much like he is in the comics. I will say that. And to demonstrate that, I have the original comics. Well, I'm missing one. Well, I'm missing a few of them. I have 6 of them, and I'm missing 6. So there was 12. It's a 12-issue series. I'm missing half of them. So I don't know what happened to them. I had them all together at one time, but now I can't find where the rest of them went. So, you know, here is that. Here's Megatron in his new form that he got from Cobra, which is a really cool story, how he got his new form from Cobra. There's Cobra, and they're talking about, oh, great, you know, Megatron is going to screw us, and he did, sort of, and yeah, so great stuff going on here. Great artwork. I loved it. I love the stories in itself. All good stuff. So, pretty cool. And, of course, there's the issue with Jhiaxus. And if you hold it up there, we can see how he kind of looks next to the original comic look. There you go. Pretty cool stuff, man. Pretty cool stuff. So, and of course that's yellow. This is green. But, you know, in the comic, he's different. You know, colors didn't always exactly stick. Let's see if we can find another good. Yeah, here you go. Here's red. So, you know, it's well, it's how the comics worked. It's how they worked. Nice pick of Hound there. Big Hound in this comic. Hound is one of my favorite Autobots. Let's see if we can find... Oh, I love that shot of Prime right there. I love that shot. That is a great panel. Look at that. That is a fantastic panel with his black trailer. I dig it so much. And there it's red. So, you know, it's... Yeah. And the wings are lower on his back right here than they are, you know, on the toy, as you can see. So, you know, but you can fix that. You can fix that, well, sort of. If you wanted, you could, you know, swing this down like this. Swing those up. You know, so you can sort of have that look going on if you wanted. You know, I guess it's entirely up to you. So, but instructions say to have it like this, so, you know, that is the way it is. But anyway, yeah, so, original comics, Dinobots, gotta love the Dinobots, look at that. Nice G2 art going on there. Gotta love that. Prime. Looking like he's had better days. Look at that huge body, tiny little head. Here is another Jhiaxus cover, issue 7. And again, you know, it's pretty faithful here and there. Some of the, you know, he's more square in some places than he is here, you know. But you know, and roundness going on. But you know, otherwise, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Here's another one, famous cover. Most recognizable of Jhiaxus, Total War. Yeah, going on there. That's issue number 10. And of course, this is the final issue, number 12. End of the Road. Yep. So, pretty cool stuff. And now we'll take a look at the toy, and we'll get in close on that mug. There it is, as you saw in the comic. Pretty darn close. I would have loved more paint on this figure. It's got quite a lot of paint on it, like those eyes, that face, the silver on those pipes there, the green there. All this yellow and white up here is all paint. Nice Decepticon G2 logo going on there. Love that. Once again, Hasbro, love it. And this is all clear plastic. Pull back now. All this is clear plastic. This is paint here as well. So pretty cool. All this yellow here is paint. And on the feet, as you can see, because it's white plastic. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is white, but as you saw in the comic, he was a lot of like silvers and blues and, you know, for faded and shadows and colors. But otherwise, yeah, he's pretty accurate. He's pretty accurate. Lots of molded details. Once again, here he is from the back. Let me straighten out those wings a bit. And you could display those out if you wished. But like I said, in the comic, his wings were about here. So these set a little higher, but they were actually right about here. And see if I can maybe play around with it a bit and, you know, try to demonstrate that. Yeah, this is as close as I can come to it, as you know, as it shows in the comic, where his wings are, you know, about the middle of his back. So, but from if you turn it to the side, the illusion is broken, and from the back, the illusion is broken right away. So, you know, from here, nah, too bad. And then you turn it to the side, and you're like, ugh. But anyway, you know, that's how it is. But once again, the instructions tell you that this should be, this tab will go into a slot up here. Swing that up, boom. These will swing down and around, tab into slots there on the side. Just like so. Swing those around. I don't like that I have to flex the plastic to do it, but is what it is. So anyway, let's get to articulation. So, head on a ball joint. Mine is, you know, not is loose, but not terribly so. But anyway, so you get swivel all the way around. You do get a fair bit up. Even get some down, but not much. So, pretty good. Get these wings out of the way here. Fold them back like the instructions say, but really they, you know, so you display it that way. Focus, there you go. So anyway, for those arms, once you get these wings out of the way, those could go all the way around if you wanted. I love the articulation here. Not much out or up as I would like. Wish it was a little bit more, but you know, that's still pretty good. No butterfly, which is a shame. You have a swivel at the bicep there going on. You also have a port there and a port there if you want to utilize them. So your elbow does go over 90 degrees. I appreciate that. Do have a wrist swivel and the hands, typewriter fingers going on there, but you know, hey, still pretty good. Pretty good. And of course, if you want, he can, as you saw in that thumb, hold these weapons whether the fingers are open or closed. So you have a choice. So you can, he'll hold them either way. Put this in there, and yeah, so pretty good all the way around. Pretty good detail. You got ports here and here. You also have a port back there if you wish to utilize it. So lots of pins that you can see and ports that you can see there. Tab slots for transformation. But now we'll get to the waist swivel, which is pretty good. No ab crunch to speak of, which is kind of sad. These don't get out of the way, but that's okay. They move with it, and you get a lot of forward kick out of that. You get some back, but not all the way. So, you know, you get about 25, 30 degree back. So, not too shabby. You get out that far. Again, not too shabby. You, once again, have a swivel up on that thigh. So, and you have a fairly deep knee. And I appreciate that. Whoops, I untabbed it. There we go. I appreciate this, how they designed this here with that little inclination so it'll go just that little bit more. I appreciate that. So, as you saw, mine comes untabbed, unfortunately, and these are a little loose. This one's really tight, and this one's really loose. So, but you get some down on that. You get some up, and you got a nice rocker. Even though with this there, they've designed it so you do get a nice deep rocker. I appreciate that. I do. And these wings will fold out for transformation, but you know, you can have them out too if you want. Like in the comic, you saw he had these little fins out. But in the instructions, they have you turn them back. So once again, comic look or toy, you know, there was no original G1 toy or G2 toy of him, so this works. I think there was a Thrilling 30s version, if I'm not mistaken, or Generations version. I can't remember. But I love this. I do. I love this. I love this look. I do. Quick comparison time. There he is with Deluxe Slammer. Pretty cool. Get him out of there. We'll get another Deluxe in here from a new line. which is the Earthspark Megatron. There you go. Who's a deluxe class as well, although small deluxe class. So yeah, here's a small deluxe. So disappointing figure, by the way. Anyway, get that out of there. You know, get Megatron out of there. And yeah, I mean, I really dig him. I dig him a lot. And he's got a pretty intuitive transformation, but once again, I don't do transformations on the channel, so I will be right back with his alt mode. And I really do like this guy. Close that panel up. I really do like him. I really do. He looks good in both modes. He really does. You know, he with all the, you know, articulation that they're giving him, you know, he can pose well, and I dig it. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I didn't think I'd like this figure. I was actually going to skip on this figure, and I'm glad I got him. I'm really glad I got him. Anyway, I will be right back with that alt mode. And we're back with his alternate mode, and he's pretty cool. I dig him. I dig him a lot. I like the look of it. Not quite how he looked in the comics. His was more of a egg oval shape thing. Give me a moment and I will demonstrate that real quick. I'll set him over here and set his accessories over there for now. So as we can see, his form kind of changed. Like, here's his robot mode. Like, it's white on the toy, and here it shows it as his crotch, lower region as black. Also shows the wings are higher on his back, and there's yellow bits right here. So, but there, if you can see, is his alt mode. Boom. It's kind of a Scourge-like, only with different wings, as you can see. So it's very Scourge-like. So that's one interpretation. I will show the other real quick here. So here in issue 10 starts off, and there he is in his robot mode, or in his alt mode. Once again, very Scourge-like shape going on there. It also has one of my favorite statements by Megatron in here. But as you can see, like, look, there he is there. Once again, even though the colors are different, but look at the shape. So, yeah, very Scourge-like, except for the wings. So, also, once again, has one of my favorite moments here. Be right back. I'll show that panel off. Very cool. I love it. And boom, here we are. Look at this panel. Look at what that says. Why? That's what they all asked me. Why him? Why Starscream? Why, of all Decepticons, did I decide to revitalize the one whose record of deceit and betrayal is legend? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. And Prime says, well, I am tempted to record that last statement for posterity. I feel it is indeed time we faced facts. Well, that's an idiot, because I'm an idiot, that's why. Megatron admitted he's an idiot. I love it. I love it. Anyway, back to the toy. And here we are, and yeah, you know, once again, it's not the same as it was in the comic, okay? You know, there's some, you know, artistic license taken here, but I generally, I like it. I do like it. I actually prefer this over the, you know, I think I'd have been more disappointed with a Jhiaxus toy that was made from Scourge, okay? I really think so. Now, I've seen some people have these, you know, this splayed out like this, you know. As we saw in the comic, he didn't have these extra set of wings, though he did have wings on his feet. So, you know, you can tuck them under there if you wish, and, you know, that sort of fills in that space very nicely, or you could have them out here. It's totally up to you. I kind of like this, you know, sort of X-Wing look going on there. I kind of like that profile. Still pretty cool all the way around. Green wings. Lots of the colors from the robot carrying over here. This was more hidden. You can see his mug in there. Hi there. You can see it in there. On the bottom, it's, you know, hidden. But then you have this big cavity. Now, you could, you know, have this out here to fill it in. Only it doesn't really work all that much to fill it in. And this actually tabs in nicely when you remove that piece that I stuck on the rifle. This actually tabs in really, really securely. So, as you can hear, it actually tabs in really nicely, but you know, you can sort of fill that in. Doesn't really work. So there you go. But that actually is designed to tab in there, and it works really well. And it's got some molded detail. I forgot to show that off, but yeah, it's got some nice molded detail in there. Even the underside of this is some molded detail. So sure, it'd been nice to fill this in maybe with a panel, although, you know, I'm not sure how, but they could have. And the colors don't quite match here on mine, as you can see. I mean, look at that. Here, it's a little more successful, but not much. But it's really noticeable when you turn it over here. This side probably could have used a bit more yellow, because look at that. This is almost a green color. A yellowish green. It's not color changing on part of the environment or anything like that. It's just this could have used another coat of yellow, I think. Because here is really a bright yellow, you know, and this is sort of a bright yellow, but here, you know, it definitely could have used a second coat. But otherwise, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. Really happy. Nice red going on there, and that is paint. So, because this is just a molded yellow plastic and mustard colored plastic and painted red there. They should have went ahead and painted this yellow so it'll match more, but still not bad. It's close. Not bad. Not bad at all. I really, really like this guy. Really, really, really like this guy. I don't know what else to say about it, but I like this guy. I do. Despite the differences from his appearance in the G2 comic, which is one of my favorite Transformer runs, I really like this guy. And once again, you port there, you port there, port there. You have a port right there and some ports right there and there if you wish to utilize them to store those weapons on. So if you wanted, we'll go ahead and stick these together like so. Boom. And just stick that up in there like so. Although, there you go. I don't like the way it's angled because of that. They kind of designed it in mind with that, but you know, it doesn't really work. I think it works more successfully this way if you don't have that silver one on there. And of course, if you wanted, you could stick those right there. So you can have that going on. I mean, it's entirely up to you how you want to display it. Your toy, display it how you wish. Anyway, that's it. But, wow, this video has been a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Maybe 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlists. Make sure you click that like button. Please click subscribe if you're not already. Click the little bell icon to stay up to date. This has been my look at the Transformers Legacy G2 Universe Voyager class Jhiaxus. And it's a play on the words Jhiaxus. Get it? Yeah, because they were going to cancel the comic line. So Jhiaxus. Simon Furman, play on words. Anyway, very cool. If you have the means to do so and would like to help grow my channel, there is a Patreon link in the description below. Please join my Patreon. Every bit goes to help my channel, to buy new stuff for you to look at here and add to my collection, and it's fantastic. I love it. I love you people, man. I do. Every single one of you that watches, every single one of you subscribe, click the like button, leaves a comment. I appreciate it. Sends me awesome stuff. I appreciate you so much, man. So much. Be good to each other.